what's poppin'? Turn your speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the Illest Girls Next Door.
Look up, bump it in your stereo.
On BoominLive.com.
It's me.
Y'all already know I'm J Benz, aka Baby Shark, aka Use Benz for real, aka Pimp Mommy J. So y'all already know. But yeah, we about to get active and everything, you know. Thank y'all for tuning in. For the ones that are tuning in, we definitely appreciate you. And we're gonna give y'all the best of us. So let's get into it.
Y'all already know it's Ty Rizzy Rag, aka the poetic gangster. You know the name, you hate the face.
Period.
It's Yanni, y'all. Everybody know me as Diani, $, however y'all want to go back.
Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl Rissy Riss, aka Rissiana, aka Rissa, whatever you want to call me, but it's Rissy, you feel me?
Period. Okay, so this is more like an introduction that we're going to start off. You know, Illest Girls Next Door is definitely doing some revamping. And listen, I got a lot in store for y'all, okay? Like, we got a lot in store for y'all. This is currently the Illest Girls Next Door team. So we move, you feel me? Like, we move
that's just that on
that. Period. That's just that on that.
The energy is great right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You feeling it? I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it and I'm hot.
It's baking me. It really is.
Hey, yo. But yeah, they just gonna give you some background information about them so, you know, everybody is comfortable. The viewers are comfortable with us and who we are. And Illest Girls Next Door. Like I said, we gonna get y'all the best we could get y'all. Like, period.
I'm gonna start with $, real quick.
Okay.
All right. Student, I work my ass off, literally, and like I'm really glad to be a part of this. You know what I mean? It's something else I can add to the agenda. So, you know.
Word, I feel you.
Felt that.
Well, like, I'm a student as well. At Montclair State University, feel me, major in broadcasting. I work full time for the city of Newark in the planning and zoning office, so all that gentrification and all that, my office is responsible for it. Come for them, not me. Okay? I don't want no parts in none of that. I don't want no parts in none of that. But I mean, yeah, that's what I do. Other than this, I'm really excited to be here. I interned last year at Time to Grind Radio. So that was really cool. So, you know, I'm just getting my foot in the door a little bit, you know, because this is what I want to do. I can't work in the office my whole life. I was not born to be ordinary. You feel me? So, this is just a stepping stone. So, yeah.
Y'all know, like I said, I'm Ty Janae. I'm a student too, poet, writer, author, all of that, you know. So
this you is a whole published
published author. So this is something new for me. I'm happy to be here. These my girls. You know the energy is good. So
let them shout out your book. Like, let them know. Go cop that. Go cop that.
Listen, The Squares and Untold Secrets is out now on Amazon. The link will be in my bio.
Let's go.
That's dope.
That's super dope. I want to be like you when I grow up.
For real.
I
definitely gotta go get that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Listen, they on here. I do delivery, drop off. Just let me know what you want to do. Yeah.
And then you was on the Apollo too, right?
Yeah.
I remember I came to one of her performances. It was like 2017.
That was the first one.
That was your first one? I didn't even know that was your first one.
I did it 3 years in a row. You Slam 16, You Slam 17, You Slam 18, and then I did You Slam 19 this year.
So what exactly is like You Slam though? Like,
it's like urban word slam. So we compete to go to Brave New Voices, and so it's just like a poetry competition for like teenagers. And then it's just getting your foot in the door with poetry. But like I'm 20 now, so I got my foot in the door. Now I'm just doing bigger shows, bigger things. You know, Brave New Voices. It was cool. It was fun. But like now I'm trying to be like the next generation Maya Angelou. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Period. She gonna bitch out with the spiritual talk. I'm bitch out with the ratchet talk. So,
you already know.
That's just that on that. But these are the girls. This is what we are working with. This is what we're gonna give y'all. And like I said, stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Please, y'all.
So I'm saying,
Please.
Y'all help us, we help y'all.
Everything.
Yeah, like call in, talk to us, ask questions, anything that y'all want to ask. Just one thing, we don't take no disrespect, and we don't play games because this is not a game.
Over here.
Positive vibes only.
That's it.
Positive vibes only.
That's
We
it.
locked
All
and
that
loaded,
negativity,
baby.
push that over there. My chakras is aligned, all right? My chakras are aligned. I don't need none of that extra nothing, all right?
Burn the sage. Burn the sage.
Burn the sage, the frankincense and myrrh, all of that.
Get a nice little bath water. You
All of that. Get my bath son.
The candles, lean back, little glass of wine if you like.
Say some mantras, do what you gotta do. Just keep.
Wait. Get your imaginary cup. Hold on.
Okay. I'm always sober.
Don't ask me what's in my cup.
No, I need to go. Hold up. That's like my favorite thing to post. Like I'll picture like it's just juice.
I don't understand, bro. It be tasting like medicine to me.
You gotta get the right thing.
Everyone says that.
I would say you probably gotta start off with like Tito's, like Amsterdam. That's too harsh and that shit cheap.
Everybody gives me different advice. They're like, "Oh, mix it with like one of those Tropicana twisters. Do something like that." Like everybody
best.
giving me.
I ain't gonna start you off harsh, but if you ever get there, Hennessy and Red Bull is the go. Like that's the go. Hennessy and Coke too, but Hennessy and Red Bull.
First of all, Coke. I don't even drink soda.
Hennessy and cranberry.
That's what I'm
oh my god,
That's that
cranberry.
Some cranberry.
What? Y'all just trying to kill my liver. Oh my god.
We just trying to get you to live a little, baby.
I'm living. So if you ever go to a party with me, people will ask you if I'm drunk. Whole time I'll be sober because that's just me. Like you can ask any of my friends. Like I'm literally that person. Like I don't gotta drink. Cause that shit nasty. Anyway, it's nasty, but
You doing your liver a favor?
Man, what they be saying? How they be saying? It just tastes like juice.
I went to my friend's cookout. She had something with some pineapple, something she like. It tastes like juice. I promise you, it tastes like juice, bro. It tastes like Robitussin.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
I didn't even hold y'all. I was at an event yesterday. I bought a drink. Now me, I drink more. A lot. Okay, I drink a lot. So I be knowing and stuff like that. I bought a drink, you feel me? She was selling drinks. Mind you, I support all black businesses and everything. Well, at least I try to when I got it like that. I bought the drink. I'm drinking it. I'm like, my friends already knew by my face expression. I'm like, just taste it so I know I'm not tripping or not. I ain't even seen it. I'm like, just taste it. It tastes like juice. Well, duh, I know that. But the problem is, it tastes like juice.
Aren't those the drinks that get you the most messed up, though?
But you're supposed to taste the alcohol in the juice.
So you saying she didn't put any alcohol?
That's
in
what I'm
it
like.
at
She
all?
had
Charge you for it.
$10. Like, oh my god! I told my friends, I'm like, let me know now if I should like get my money back extra for another drink. Cause the way I'm trying to be feeling, this ain't going to hit.
So you didn't taste not one little bit of alcohol, and it just tastes like straight juice.
It probably had to have this much alcohol,
But not enough for her to charge you for $10.
Like this much juice.
Like a ringside bucket. Wait,
Whoa, you crazy? Cause ringside, do it. Okay. That's my favorite spot to go to. Ringside to definitely do it. They put this much liquor and this much juice. But that's good because that's half and half. So we here. This and this.
Nah.
No.
Man,
No
let me
bueno.
put y'all on
Not for
something. My
$10.
auntie make the best rum punch. Okay, y'all need to come get y'all some. Like it don't hit you right away, but it hit you, and when it hit you, you live.
Those the best.
Shout out to my auntie Tima for that rum punch.
What's her name, Auntie?
Auntie Tima, shout out
Auntie
to the rum
Tima,
punch.
pull up.
Just bring me some water. Bring me some water. I'll appreciate it.
Hey, yo, good talks and everything. But like, yo, one thing that really been igging me lately is what's up with all these artists getting locked up. Like, and then my favorite artists.
2019 been coming crazy.
Listen.
Like just off of that,
Literally.
All I'm saying is free my man Dirt out that jam. Like, why?
Okay.
Yo, please.
What they say, he facing like 10?
I think they're trying to give him 10.
That is really crazy.
But wait, did the
like-
video actually get released of them shoot
Well,
like...
I'm not sure. I didn't see like in the video, but when I watched like the, I guess I'm assuming that's like the prosecutor and everything.
Yeah, that's
he
what I
was
thought,
saying, we have. I didn't even know his actual name is Dirt. Like,
It is
his
wild.
real name is Dirt.
I did not know that. I
I'm
thought it was
like-
short for something.
Nah, he just added the little. He just
Like
added
Dirk
the little.
Yo.
So where did
Well, I know
where
they
did that
did
come from?
rob the guy. Took 30,000.
My
I know
whole
they
thing
did
is
take a
you
car.
are. My whole thing is you are an established artist. Why are you robbing people?
I don't understand when you're in a
like-
certain position. You know, I feel like your career means everything.
Yeah,
Right.
like
So,
your name, your
Throw
career,
that hood
like.
shit to the side a little bit. You know, like what are you doing?
You just had a baby.
And you know what I think it is?
cute
Dirt
baby.
got like 7 kids.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, Rolling Stone. Temptation. Like, okay. I don't know.
Wow.
You know what I think it is? I think that when you in that street lifestyle and you make it big, you still kind of want to be there for your homies. And I feel like people align being there with their homies with still doing the same shit that they was doing when they didn't make it out. Like, if you gonna make it out, make it out. But, you know, you can still give that helping hand. But, like, don't do the shit you used to do when you was down because you up now. Like,
That's how I
that's-
feel. Like if they really your homie, they wouldn't have you doing nothing.
But
like
that's
that.
what I'm saying too. But you gotta understand too, when. So. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Can you state your name and where you from?
Hi. Is this a podcast?
Yes, this is Girls Next Door.
Yes, I have something to say to my niecey Pooh. Nay, nay.
hey, Auntie, what's up? Hey.
Don't be shouting out my room, I love y'all. Do what you do. Do what you do. Be ladies. Love you.
Love you too, Auntie.
Thanks, Auntie.
And then when y'all need positive, really, really positive results, you know where to come, Auntie.
Good looks, Auntie. Good looks.
I can give you the hood, and I can give you the real.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh yeah.
I still want my rum punch.
First of all, shout out to Auntie. Thanks for calling up on Illest Girls Next Door. And we'll definitely see you out.
Aunties are the best.
Okay.
Aunties are definitely the best.
Definitely.
But yeah, like back to like what we were saying and everything. I just personally feel like when you come from nothing, you know, your whole life is basically from nothing. Like you done grew up with niggas, you feel me, from the same lifestyle that you live, you know? So it's like when you make it big and everything, like, yeah, you want to go back to where you from. Like, for instance, I live in Bloomfield, but everything that I know and everything that I love is in North. Everything is cheaper. Everything, you feel me? Let me tell you something. The hood come through with the, I ain't gonna date nothing, but I'm saying cheaper everything. Like, they find a way over everything, whether it's insurance, car notes, pay your bills, anything. Like,
Definitely.
you feel me?
Newark has the ultimate finesses. You want to learn how to finesse? Talk to somebody from Newark. Like,
Talk to somebody from Newark, like-
And it's not Newark, it's Newark.
Newark.
Okay.
Period. And I'm just saying, like, so yeah, Dirk made it big and everything, but he still want to go home. But this where he need to realize too at the same time, though, you're somebody bigger. You feel me? Like, yeah, be humble with yourself and everything, but understand that you have something to lose. You know, like, your name is bigger than theirs. And that's why you have to be careful around the people that surround you and the energy that surrounds you. You know? Because being home too much might mess you up. And like, honestly, being home too much might mess you up. Like, it's okay to go there. It's okay to chill with your homies and be surrounded by, you feel me, where you came from. Because even I like to do that sometimes. But at the same time, though, I can't be here every day.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to live that lifestyle that I was just at. You know, I'm progressing and I'm growing and everything. And I love y'all niggas to death. But the difference is, sad to say, and I don't want you to, but y'all gonna be here.
Right.
You know, with the same mindset and the same energy
And the
that y'all
same
have around.
mindset.
And y'all will bring me down if I'm around here.
And are
So,
those really friends?
Yeah.
You can't say that it's not really friends with that when that's all they know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point.
You can't really fault them for that. You know, that's where they live at, that's where they grew up at, that's what they've been around. You feel me? They done seen it all.
They became a product of their environment. That's all I have. Is like I always said, if I ever made it big, I'm moving out of Newark, but I'll never forget where I came from. Like, Brick City all day. Like I've literally lived in every part of Newark except for the Ironbound because nobody got time to go there. Nobody has time to go to the Ironbound. But I done lived in the North Ward with all the mommies and poppies. I done lived in the South Ward off of Hawthorne. I lived in the West Ward and the Hooterville. Like that's where I'm at right now, bro. I've been everywhere. Like even when I went down to school, people would be like, "Oh, where you from?" Or I'm from Newark.
Not from Newark.
Like I will never forget about. I feel like as far as what I'm trying to do in my life, I feel like Newark will only hold me back. I feel like there's nothing that Newark really has to offer me, but I've learned so much. Like I don't think that I would be the person that I am today if I wasn't from Newark, or like I wouldn't have the skin that I do. I wouldn't have the ambition or the drive. If I was from Newark, like if I was from somewhere like Livingston and I was a little bit more privileged, then it would be different. But I know how to hustle. I know how to grind because of what I've seen, and I know I don't want that for me. So
like literally growing up in Newark, which I don't currently live in Newark, and I love it because I get the best of both worlds. But growing up in Newark literally gave me the motivation to not be like yo. I'm sorry. Like don't take it offensive of anything, but like it's not necessary that I grew up with role models. I grew up with people that I didn't want to be like. You know, I wanted to be better, and then don't get me wrong, I'm gonna come back and help the best way I can. Like I love Newark to death. Like Newark got mad talent and everything. That's why I had to notice like Newark, like all these people in my generation, like the talent is crazy.
Definitely.
Like out of this world, like from artists to producers to beat makers to
dancers, singers.
to dancers, and there's so many black owned businesses coming out of Newark, and I salute y'all. Cause it ain't easy. It's not easy.
Absolutely.
You know? Holding a podcast is as good as it looks. It's not easy behind scenes, so I know how businesses is run. You know, even you being a poet and everything is not easy. Y'all only see it when it's out there.
Yes.
But y'all don't know, you feel me, the trials and tribulations, the cries, the frustration, the anger, the happiness, and everything that comes in between that.
I commend you for being a poet because I get writer's block. I be like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. Like I can't think of nothing. This is trash. I don't want to do it.
And I feel like people can like channel that anger or that hurt or where they came from and make something beautiful out of it. Like I know a lot of talented people who just accept their circumstances.
Right.
Yeah.
And
it's
then they get lazy. Like I saw this post on Instagram like 2 months ago and it always stuck with me. It was basically saying like people romanticize the idea, but they don't, basically saying like people will always have the idea, oh, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third, but they don't execute it.
Exactly.
Like people die every day with dreams because they never fulfill them. And like, I don't want to be one of those people.
I don't want to be that person.
You have too much time. It's too much. You can fail as many times as you need to fail.
And the great thing, let me tell you the best thing about it all. We're still young.
Son, I was just about to say that.
We're
still
super
young.
Like,
listen.
We're not old, you feel me, with children and you know, like, yeah, we got our 9 to 5, still doing our side hustle or whatever, you feel me? We do it ourselves, but like we have the opportunity to take chances.
Yes.
You know?
And I feel like a lot of people aren't comfortable with taking chances.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? My bad.
I feel like going back to what Jada said, like being a poet not easy. Like people tell me all the time, like how you remember your stuff, and it's just like how you do this and how you do that. Like I feel like most of my poems come from the rawest emotion, so it's just like whatever I'm going through, I just write it down. Like I always been a type of person to like say what I want to say and say how I want to say it, but like I also been that type of person where I felt like don't nobody want to listen to me, but now people want to listen to me because now I make it sound good. So since it sound good and it sound nice, now people quoting me, people reading my books, because it's just like, yo, like, don't get me wrong, everybody hustling something, but like I don't know too many writers from Newark. Like I don't know too many people who publish books from Newark. Like so it's just like I'm not the first, but like I'm
gonna be the best.
I'm
Right.
Like Drake said,
And
it's
at
not
20
about who did it first, it's about who did it right. Where is it arrived
And then
from my
I think
man
another
Drake.
thing that people really need to get out of their minds, like people want to go into certain fields, but it feel like it's too saturated. Like everyone's doing it, but you can't really think like that because everybody brings something different to the table. Like there wouldn't be as many makeup lines as there are. People were like, oh, it's too saturated, or I don't want to do this. It wouldn't be people doing hair. It wouldn't be people doing podcasts. Like everybody brings something different to the table. So I feel like a lot of it has to do with confidence. Like once you just get that confidence to be like, yo, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be the best at it. There's nothing nobody can tell you.
Another thing is too, going on with that, it's all on who you know.
Exactly.
Networking, it's all on who you know.
Bro.
It's all on the helping hand.
Definitely.
That's why, like, me personally, I like to, listen to other podcasts, like inspirational podcasts and everything, and read books on things that can help me better myself. Mm-hmm. But like, you can't give me the blueprint on how to get to where I'm gonna be at. Exactly. Like, nobody has the blueprint. They could say, do this, do that, and everything, but I'm not gonna meet the exact people that you met. Even if I did, they might have a different vibe for me than you. Yes. So that's why I really I just live my life. Like, I can't I take advice, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, though, your life is way different from mine. Okay. You took different steps than I did. We could be following in the same path, but you probably made a left and I made a right. Exactly. And then we still ended up on the same, you feel me, place, but you still took that different turn from me. Right. Exactly. So I don't necessarily, when I give advice, I'm like, this is how I feel, which would be best. But at the end of the day, it's you. You got to choose how you want to live your life. Exactly. You got to choose how you want to conduct yourself and how you want to move about this. Right. So that's why I just it's really hard. It's really hard to not necessarily take advice, but tell somebody what to do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I feel like everybody got a map, but everybody got different directions. So it's just it's what you make it. I feel like what you put out is what you get back. And then going back to what you said, everybody think, because one person doing it, the next person doing it. Everybody think everything a competition. Nothing is a competition. Everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. Can we get a round
everybody can eat. Come on, that crabs in a barrel mentality is really what messes a lot of people up, especially black people, because we've been trained to go against each other. We've been trained to, that's not your brother. No, he's trying to bring down. No, do you know how powerful as a unit we could be? Definitely. Especially African-American females. Yes. Bro, if we put all the colorism aside and what type of hair she got and what type of body she got and where she from, bro, you know how, bro.
I just had this
women in
I was
general.
going through that feeling discouraged recently, and that gave me one of the motivation to come and audition and everything. And we'll go back to what you say, and I'll go to Instagram and I'll be like, she's doing this and she looks like this and I don't look like this and I don't look like that. And when I took a breath and I talked to my boyfriend, I talked to my friends, and they're like, you're great, you look beautiful, stop thinking about everybody else, think about what you want to do.
And that's the problem with social let me tell you the main problem with social media. They make it all seem like we not doing something right because they all feel like they doing something right. Mm-hmm. You know, as far as models and everything, you're supposed to look like this. I forgot what's it? It's 50 at the top, and then what is it like 40? It's a certain number. I forgot.
You talking about your proportions?
It's a number that supposed to be the correct number of a woman's shape. I don't even know. I learned that in college or whatever the case may be, and going aside that. But at the end of the day, though, social media tries to rush us. Social media tries to make us feel like we're not good enough because everybody else. From personal experience, bro. Oh, we got a caller. Ooh. Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Hey, state your name and where you from.
Girls next. Oh.
That's my God. Wait, hold on. Where you been at the last 2 shows? This is my favorite caller. He calls in all the time.
Really?
All the time.
Excuse me. Like I told you, don't ask me where I've been. Don't ask my name. We out here. Don't act all new because you got some people there. What's good, Illest girls next door? How y'all doing? Introduce yourselves to your boy, one by one, starting with you with the green.
Ooh. Oh, hi. Well, my name is Marissa, but everyone calls me Rissy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rissy. You one of the Illest girls next door. You and the banana street.
I'm Yanni, but everybody calls me Yanni. Nice to meet you, sir.
Oh shit, Yanni. Welcome to the Illest girls next door. And you over there in the cut. Who you?
I'm Tajane. Everybody call me Taj.
Hey, Taj. Welcome to the Illest girls next door. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all chilling? I'm enjoying the show. I already know you, JJ, so relax. But I got a question for y'all. What's your favorite What's your favorite summer blockbuster movie that y'all looking forward to? I always ask crazy random questions. Answer it.
That's a random movie.
See, I
Never
don't be
mind, y'all
watching TV,
failed.
so I don't
It's
know.
all good. Y'all tried. Y'all tried.
I ain't even
What's
gonna.
y'all favorite? What's y'all favorite song that y'all think gonna take over the summer?
Ooh.
Well, Meg Thee Stallion is definitely taking over.
gonna say, yo,
She's taking over.
Listen,
She's
she cleaning up
taking
the
over.
beach. She doing everything.
Like-
Bro, she's taking, because I mean,
She's lit.
Carisha still, even though she pregnant, it still can be a city girl
Whoa.
summer. But
Oh.
I think
It's
it's a hot girl summer.
It's a hot girl summer.
It's a hot
Yeah,
girl
that
summer.
was crazy how she got pregnant out of nowhere. Like, nah, we scamming niggas, and then it's like, whoa, pregnant. What's going on here? What happened?
I just want to know how she
Who- you
hit it,
said,
because
who
I
is
saw
this?
her at Summer Jam and she did not look
You
pregnant.
must be new. No one asks who I am. That's the rules. That's it.
You got it.
Yeah, he never says who he is, but he calls
Never.
in every
Yo,
show.
Jay. Yo, JJ. Let them know.
I let them know you call in every single show. I'm mad at you because you didn't call in the last show, but we good.
Nah. Don't ever tell them what I ain't do.
Oh my God.
I'm letting them know because I feel some type of way. I don't even know who you are,
you
but
mad?
you call in
I'm
every
sorry.
show.
Come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I take naps. I'm sorry.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
But yo, I like y'all show right now. Y'all going ham. Congratulations, ladies. You did
Oh,
it.
thank
Welcome
you.
to the Illest Girls next door.
Oh, we got another caller. Okay.
back
Thank you for
Nah,
calling
hang
in.
up on that nigga.
Bye. Hello? Hello? Wait, you gotta turn it off.
down.
Like turn it down.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
State your name and where you from.
Hi.
Turn down
I'm
your background
Tasha.
music.
We can hear us.
Really lit in the back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, but you gotta turn down the interview.
Hi, I'm Tajanae's mom. I just called
Hey, Mom.
for Black Queen.
Hey, Mom.
That you guys are excellent. And
Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Mom, turn the TV down.
That's it, Mama?
Mom.
Guys are welcome.
All right, Mom. I'll see you when I get home.
Okay. That's funny. Oh, you got a lot of family support.
Yes.
I wish my family love me like
Tell
that.
them to share it and everything.
Listen, call in, guys.
No.
Another one.
Okay.
And another one.
And another.
Hello?
DJ Kelly.
Hello?
Yo.
What's up? State your name and
Hi.
what you repping. Where you from?
Word, I'm Chris. Word, I'm from the town, from Trenton, New Jersey.
Oh, I
Oh, you
live.
from Trent? Why? I'm familiar with Trent a little bit.
Yeah, I'm tuned in. I'm seeing what y'all doing. Y'all shake. I can curse on here?
Yeah.
Word. Nah, I was just tuning in. Y'all over here shaking shit. I like what y'all doing.
Appreciate
Oh,
you.
Word.
thank you.
Word, y'all over here. I'm over here with little sis. Y'all over here motivating her because she want to get into the broadcasting and shit. So she like, oh, what? I'm like, yo, you don't know about the Illest Girls Next Door. You got to check in.
Well, listen too. If she like old enough and everything, tell her DM me, and I'll give her the best advice I could. You feel me? I'm still on the
Word.
come up, but you know, I'll give her the best advice and how to at least start
Word.
it.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
Nah. She on your body. She follow you on Instagram and all that. So I'm definitely put it on
Yeah,
nerves and shit to
tell her
follow
thank
you.
you. Tell her to
Yeah.
DM me, like, but she gotta be specific on who she is. So you know, but definitely tell her to DM me. I got her.
Yeah, nah, I got you. I definitely, because she, you know how she shy and shit. So I was like, yeah, just hit her up if you really want to do it. I'm like,
Yo.
yo, they cool, they dope.
I'm probably like the coolest person. Like I don't
Ever.
Literally.
I don't do, you feel me? She gonna be good. Just hit me up. Just tell me who you is and everything like that. What are you? You're a brother, right?
Yeah, I'm her older brother.
Yeah, just tell her to say that, you feel me, my older brother was called in and I'm his sister and I got him.
I got you. Hey, y'all all from North?
Yeah.
No.
Well, she's from Bloomfield, right?
Born in Jersey City. From
Okay.
Bloomfield.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you for calling in. I definitely appreciate
no
it.
problem. Wait.
Calls off the hook. Okay.
All right, next one.
Hotline bling.
Hello?
Is this who this band?
Yeah, this man's what is.
What up, sis? What up, little sis?
What's goody? What's your name?
This Frank.
Oh, hey, Frank.
What up, little sis?
What's up with you?
All right. Shit, chilling. So you know, I'm always gonna give you support. Keep doing a good job. That's number one.
Appreciate you.
All right. So you know, I was listening to your podcast from what y'all was talking to. So basically, remember that riddle I was trying to tell you when you was live?
I actually didn't see it, so if you want to repeat it, go ahead so we can talk about
All
it.
right. All right. Rich people have it. No, rich people want it. Poor people have it, and it's more powerful than God.
I feel like strength. Like, you know, like rich. Like, if you're talking about, like, born rich, they wouldn't know what to do if, you feel me, if money just, like, went away. You know, poor people have strength. They have perseverance. They have the ability to hustle. They have the ability to make it work. When you're born rich, you know, yeah, you have the money and everything, but what you gonna do when everything fall apart?
Right.
Yes.
Can you build yourself back up? You know, the poor can fall down 100 times and get themselves back up to where they, you feel me, they moving again.
Okay.
So that's how I take that.
Absolutely. All right. So that was little sis. That was your answer. Strength.
I'll say strength.
All right. Nah, that's not the answer.
Oh,
Dang.
All right. So Taj, what you think the answer is?
Love.
All right, nah, it's not well. I'm gonna tell you so y'all can get back to it. But it was going to the top, which I was talking about before. But the answer is nothing. Nothing. Rich people want nothing. Poor people have nothing, and nothing is more powerful than God. So basically, what I'm saying is that everything that y'all talking about tonight, y'all just make sure y'all keep God first. You know what I mean? Keep your head up, and just remember that there's nothing that can stop that man from blessing you guys. There's nothing in this world, no person in this world can stop that man from giving y'all what he wants y'all to have.
Definitely.
Thank you for the motivation, the inspiration, and that was good words. Like, I definitely needed that.
All praise to the Most High.
Yes.
As always, sis. But like always, yo, blessings to all y'all girls. Y'all keep doing your thing, and I'm continue watching.
Appreciate you. Much love. Now, I know we had a couple callers. Y'all can call back now because we can answer. We can only answer one call at a time. But if y'all called and we didn't answer, call back and we got you. But going back to like Meg and everything, like first of all, Megan came out the blue.
Nah.
Oh, we got another caller.
Who's that?
Our hotline really blinging. Like,
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
State your name and where you from.
Hi. This is Naja Hatim, Richie Riss's mom.
Hey, Mom.
Like she actually. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Just calling to give words of encouragement. I like what you ladies are doing. One word of advice, though. Know your history. Okay?
Oh, she about to school.
Know your history.
About
all right?
What happened?
And like of Newark.
Oh, of
Okay.
Newark. Okay.
As far as authors coming out of Newark, Lorraine Hansberry, one of the most famous black authors coming out of Newark. If you know, Hansberry Avenue was named after her.
Oh.
Okay, Amiri Baraka, he was an author.
I just learned something.
me too.
Oh, I forgot about
Yes.
him. Oh, wow.
He's a poet. He's the mayor's father.
Yeah, that
Oh.
Right. So know your history, lady. If you ever need any advice, if you ever need any food delivered, just let me know. I'm here to help you guys. Okay.
I eat out
because
every day.
understand. Well, no, you know what? I'll cook it and have Marissa bring
because
it.
there wasn't no more food. I had to fight her. That's crazy. All right, bet.
Listen, I will be calling. I will be
I
calling.
know you.
But and
All
she
right, I
catering,
like what
so
you ladies
bet.
are doing, though. Okay.
Thank you for calling in.
All right. Bye.
Food delivery. All right.
Also, the other person that just called in. Also, when y'all call in and we don't answer y'all calls, that's because somebody is on the line.
Right.
So y'all have to call when there's no one on the line.
Yes.
So if you call back and we can talk. But it's only one call at a time. But thank you for calling in. Thank you for showing y'all love. I definitely appreciate it. I'm pretty sure the ladies definitely appreciate it. And like, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Like, let's get to it.
I feel the love.
Do y'all want to heat this up a little bit?
What's up? Talk to me.
Girl, because it's already hot.
So we are all women. We are all women. We all go through things. We all have friends that we vicariously live through that go through things.
Yes.
This topic is really hot on Twitter, the abortion topic.
Yes.
Ooh.
Going into that, places are being defunded like Planned Parenthood. I don't know if you guys... We have a phone call?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello. They is active today.
Right. Like,
Hello?
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
We good.
Hey, Mom. State your name and where you're from.
My name is Kyla. I'm from Bloomfield. How you doing?
How are you?
Hey, Mom.
How you doing?
That's your mom?
This is Deanna's mom.
Oh, hey,
Mom.
Mom. Well, look at the moms today. Yes, Mom.
Where's my dad?
Yes, honey. I just want to let you ladies know I'm super stoked that what you guys are doing is super positive, and I'm really excited as to where this is going, and I hope it skyrockets to the moon. Okay.
Yes. That's what we hoping too.
Okay. I was just thinking, I'm like, where
very
am I at?
And yeah, I'm also piggybacking off of what the young lady said. Basically, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And every now and again, you find somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Okay.
That's how you gonna make it.
And
That's
if
my
you
Leo.
ladies are open to having open dialogue on your show, that's a plus. Okay, I just want to basically say that congratulations.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and I hope this skyrockets to the moon. All right.
Thank you.
so
Thanks for
much.
calling in.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Thank
Much
you.
love. Love you,
Peace and
Mama.
love. Thank you.
Okay. Peace.
Peace.
Look at all that family.
This is love. I feel so loved.
Like this.
Oh my God.
Like this is really the start of something bigger. Like
Yes.
you
I can feel it. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
How are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello?
What's
Hi.
up? State your name and where you from.
It's Donnie. I'm from North.
Oh,
How
we
are
got Nork. Okay.
Okay. What's up? Talk to us.
Yeah, I just wanted to call. I want to ask a quick question. Like,
Okay.
y'all was talking about money, you feel me? So, y'all talking about money, but why people killing over it, you feel me? You can't
This is my
take when
cousin,
you
first
die.
of all.
Listen, hear me out.
Okay.
It don't really bring happiness, though.
It don't.
And people just don't have the respect no more, you feel me?
Well,
And I just want to tell my cousin, hey, what's up, Nay?
how I take on that and everything. One, money is the root to all evil. Like
Yes.
evil. Like that's just that on that, you know? Because me personally, from experience, this is just me talking and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Money, I learned that family and love is way more important than money. You know, like growing up
Yeah,
having
but people
just
killing their own family, too.
now. Let me tell you something. Me growing up, you know, money just solved everything. But then I'm sitting here like, who can I talk to? Who can help me out of this situation that I'm in that don't got nothing to do with money? What am I gonna turn to get my peace of mind back? Because I feel like I'm losing it. But when I turn around, money's just solving it all.
Yeah.
But like, and this is a real personal situation, or whatever the case may be. When I got into like a little jam up or whatever the case may be. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate, you feel me, lawyer paid off, whatever the case may be. But you didn't come to not one court date or nothing.
Right.
Yeah, no,
Bump the
that's
money,
different.
can you be here?
The support.
The like support is way more. I take it way more than money. You know, money will get you out of situations.
Definitely.
But when you sitting there looking at it, when you sitting there like you just need that love, that hug, that talk, that you know,
I'm
and
here
it's
for
like
you.
money can't do that.
Right.
Money can't do that.
It might could buy you some sneakers, get your nails done, make you feel good, but it can't really make you feel good.
Mentally, like what you all take out all the materialistic things. What you gonna have?
Nothing.
I feel like people killing over money is kind of like circumstantial. Whatever mess they got in, you know what I mean? Not that obviously it's not right, but you get yourself into some mess, or whoever owe you what you need to pay whoever.
Right. And that's when I feel like people become a product to their society.
Yes.
You're born in poverty. What do the government honestly expect you to do? That's honestly why they don't worry about us, because they know we're gonna kill each other.
Yeah,
they know we're gonna kill each other off. They worried about the black people that's winning.
That's all
because they have
about.
a voice, they have a platform to make something different and
then
speak
they'll
to people.
still never make it in the top 1%.
Still,
won't ever make it in the top 1%. So
first of all, I just gotta give up. He don't know me. I know you. Shout out to Jay-Z for becoming the first billionaire.
Yes.
So I'm saying,
yes.
like, shout out to the first artist, black artist, to become the first billionaire. Like, shout out to you, bro. Like that's big.
If that's not motivation, then I don't know what
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
I don't know what is. Like,
But that's just the boundary of having respect, though. If everybody has the respect and you respect one another, that's building a bond. Nobody should have to kill over money. You should build the respect to have everybody come together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely Don.
But I'm gonna let y'all big. But go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Okay. Last one.
That's me.
Hello?
hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing, ladies?
Hey, Dad.
How are we doing this evening?
We're doing
I'm
good.
just
How
calling
are
in
you?
just to let you guys know that I appreciate you and I appreciate everything that's going on this evening. I'm very proud of you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for supporting what's going on. I'm letting you know you're the last caller. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy
Thank
Father's
you.
Day. But thank you
All
so
right,
much.
I
We're going to
greatly
keep making you
appreciate
proud.
Just maybe wanted to set up a topic. I wanted to know you girls, your view as far as the new norm of the glorification of pride.
Oh.
Can you elaborate more? Like pride as in
You talking about gay
pride?
Mm-hmm.
Pride as in the LGBTQ community.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Definitely.
So maybe there's a topic for your next show or with anything.
Okay.
I kind of want to elaborate
had a
into it
couple beers
now.
or
You know?
whatever.
I'll bounce off you.
Okay.
So
It's crazy because one of my like very close friends and everything, like just about family, you know, she's gay, you know. Another person that I've been close with, as we all know, DeMondre, shout out to him. You
Shout
know,
out
gay.
to- yo.
You know, and me personally, I have nothing wrong with gay people. I have nothing wrong if you feel me. Your sexuality is the same sex.
Right.
The only problem that I have now is they're putting it into children, you know,
Mainstream.
shows.
Cartoons and stuff.
I even seen like on Twitter they had it on a billboard in New York and the train station. Now don't get me wrong, I have nothing wrong with gays, but don't
I agree.
put it there for them. You know, let them find their own path.
I
feel
think
like-
any
I feel
sexual.
like-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just feel like with that, while I understand where you're coming from, I kind of like open my eyes to it a little more. I feel like if you want everybody to feel like they are normal and that they are one,
Yes.
when you see it on TV, it shouldn't be like, oh, this is gay. My kids shouldn't see it. Like, if they see it and they want to be it, then that's who they are. Because you don't see straight people, like gay people grew up watching straight people on TV all day. And they're not like, oh, I'm straight, they're gay.
Yeah.
So it really wouldn't affect the kid. That's how I think of it.
Right.
I feel like the sudden shoving it down everybody's throat.
Okay, so that might be it.
Feel easy on TV a little bit. I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's just my opinion on it.
Okay.
It's all part of the
Because the
agenda.
world is evolving, correct?
It's all part of the agenda. Like, first of all, I don't think any sexual relationship should be shown to any children, whether it's gay, straight, pan, bi. I don't think it. Like, I just heard about they're putting it in My Little Pony. Like, why are you giving unicorns a sexual orientation? Like, make it make sense. Like, let's have black unicorns then, if you want to include everybody. Like, let's have black unicorns. Like, why do they have to be?
Which is fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it doesn't make sense to me. But like I said, I don't have a problem. Like, I have gay family members, I have gay friends. Like, love who you love. I don't care, but I just feel like she said, like the shoving it and like trying to like really push it on us. I think it's a bit excessive at times. So
I could definitely agree to that. What about you, Ty?
I feel like love. I feel like love is love. Like, I never been like, oh my God, they're gay. Like, you know, like I just feel like it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like, I feel like you can't dictate who people love just as much as you can't dictate who people love when they straight. So
exactly.
Right.
But let me tell you the problem that I do have though. You know, like times is changing. So, you know, back then our parents, our grandparents and everything, being gay wasn't accepted.
Not at all.
And you know what I don't understand is, it's sad, but a black mother will kick her daughter out way before she'll kick her son out.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
But like, why would you want to put a female out? You know, first of all, you shouldn't be kicking none of your kids out. I'm sorry, but it's more to the point where black mothers that kick their daughters out before they kick their sons out. They won't even accept gay men in their house. But your daughter probably, you feel me, got a little boyfriend or something like that, and you want to kick her out for it. Or she got into a little something maybe because you didn't give her the proper love and guidance
that she needed.
And she had to learn on her own. That's the problem too, what parents also got to understand. Now, it's not bashing parents, because some parents work hard, you know, and they don't have time to give you the love and care that you need. But you got food on that table. You got a roof over your head and everything. So that kid has to grow up and basically learn how to live life on their own. You know?
Yeah.
And that's
different strokes for different folks as well, because you know, Gianni we are a very supportive household.
They were very accepting of me. Like, I was a tomboy for a point. And my dad was like, he came up to me, he was like, no, I was like true tomboy. Like, and my dad would be like, he came up to me one time, I'll never forget this, and he was like, do you like girls? And I was like, no. I was like, I don't really know. I don't really think so, because I wasn't really into like dating or anything like that. He was like, you know, if you do, you can tell me, and that made me feel like, wow, like,
shout out to your
you
dad.
know,
Yeah.
shout out to Pop. Every parent should be like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you know what I mean. You need to not investigate your kid, but be involved. Have somebody to talk to, because they're gonna do it either way.
And be supportive in any choice that they make, because you don't want to make an enemy out of your child. I always didn't. That was one of my things. I wanted to support you guys in any and everything that you did.
Appreciate
because that all comes and then evolves around love.
Thank you.
I feel like we can build the whole family. I don't feel like
they say it takes a village. You
it
got a village already.
All right, Dad.
Exactly.
I love you. I'll see you later.
I love you too.
Cut you off.
Thank you.
No problem. I'll be tuning in every week. What is
call.
it? Every Sunday?
Every Sunday and every Monday.
And I'm going to support you guys. I'm going to throw you all up on my page. I'm going to shove it down everybody's throat.
I've been doing the same thing.
As you should.
Thank you.
Love you, ladies.
Love you.
Bye.
But honestly, that was definitely a good topic.
It was a good question.
Because, you know, as far as like the LGBT like community and everything, I love y'all. You know, like I love y'all and everything like that. And I just feel like
they're so
parents
fun.
need to understand that our world is changing.
Yes,
our
definitely.
world is not like y'all world.
Every day is changing.
You know, so more support needs to be implicated in families and everything like that. And going back to like, you know, some parents work hard so they're not in their child's life. So the child has to grow up on their own. You know, like, yes, everything is good, but when your parent works hard to provide everything for you, it's kind of like you know the love is there.
Yeah,
you know, no love lost, because you know the love is there. Because if they wasn't doing that, how would you eat?
Right.
How would you survive and everything? And that's why I feel like too, like where society needs, like in Bergen County, everything is closed on Sundays. Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
Malls closed. Garden State Mall is closed.
Oh yeah, that I know.
Stores closed. Most things are closed. Like most industry and like big brand things are closed.
Yeah.
And I just give a day of just relaxation. Like a day of like, I feel like peace of mind.
But you know why they're closed? Because compare Bergen County to Essex County as far as money and revenue and stuff like that. You're not gonna have that many stores in Essex County that are closed, because a lot of those businesses that are in North and Essex County, those are people's only income. They have no other income. They doing whatever they can. Whereas Bergen County, I'm pretty sure the taxes are higher. There are a lot more people established. People are like CEOs and like doctors and stuff like that, so they can afford to do that. Whereas somewhere like Essex County can't really afford to have stuff closed on Sundays.
Can I bounce off of that? With the African women who come over here to braid hair, and that's their only way of income. And now people want to take
that was great.
Their stores away and everything away because they're not licensed with a cosmetology license. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to cosmetology school. Everyone I've known who went to cosmetology school don't know how to braid for the most part. Say it was a waste of time. Say it was a waste of money. And these people come over here with skills that were bred into them.
And they don't teach you how to do black people hair. They teach you how to do white people hair. So
like
they don't.
I just feel like you can't tell, especially African Americans, you know, the ones that actually came from overseas or learned from their parents how to braid hair, that they personally need a cosmetology license.
They should be teaching the school.
That's crazy to me. Like
I just don't understand why.
Because that's something that's generational.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like cosmetology school is if you don't know how and you want to know how.
Yeah.
But for the people that already know how, why give a license to them? Why do they have to go through all the extra spending money and, you know...
And braiding specifically, it's not like you're using chemicals, you're cutting hair, you're chopping hair, you're just braiding hair.
But you know why you want them to have licenses, because once they get a license, that means they have to open a business. Once they have a business, that means they get taxed for it, which means that the money's going back to the government.
Definitely.
That's all it's about. It's all about money.
That's
why they want them to have licenses, because they're black. Oh yeah, we gonna profit off of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's about.
If we can't knock them down, we gonna profit. Okay. If we can't knock them down, we gonna profit. That's all that is.
That's all it is. Like, first of all, they don't even know the history behind cornrowing and braided hair and stuff. During slavery, women got their hair braided. It was a map to get out of the plantation and to go north. It was a map. And then also what they used to do is they used to braid food into their hair. So they would put like a grain of rice and like a couple of the braids, so that while you're traveling, you can take out your braid and eat. Just dropping some knowledge, you know.
That's all we do.
You can't knowledge.
They always want to profit off of our culture. Like, chill out.
You know what bothers me? A thing that I had like trouble with, that, you know, like I was real insecure. Like I used to get made fun of. I don't know if anybody else used to, but you know, like where
I got bullied in middle school. I told that bitch, you try me, I'm gonna throw a motherfucking chair.
But as soon as somebody who's Hispanic or a white girl, I want to try braids, all of a sudden it's a trend. All of a sudden it's beautiful.
Remember boxer braids?
I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I know I've been to like a couple jobs and everything. Like, I'll come in like with my weaving or like my braids. Can I touch it?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I am not a petting zoo.
I don't like your hair like that, or I don't like that. So I'll come in with my hair up and I like wrap it up in a certain way, and it's like, can you have your hair straight? I literally, no names, because you know I don't, you know, on companies. But like I used to wear my hair in certain styles, and you know our hair, like it's different, it's a different texture, different style. It's not. I can't come out looking like I came out of a beauty salon all the time. You know what I mean? I wrap it up, and I felt like my hours started to decline, and I started to see a lot of Spanish girls replacing me at the counter, and I'm like, is my hair really that big of a problem? You know what I mean? My braids a problem. My braids bother you.
That's where I'm gonna stick the middle finger up. Like, you have a nice day.
Yeah.
At that point,
because
I left.
And you know what? Shout out to Tory Lanez. That basically.
I know. Yeah.
Like he had put a post on Instagram saying like how he see like a lot of the directors swapping out the girls, like
the dark skinned females.
The you know,
for the Hispanics, the straight hairs, the curly hair females, the light skinned.
Yeah, and I just feel like in this generation, it's so much, like we talked about colorism, like it's just so much like, oh, she's light skinned, so she's better because she's light. And, you know, I get comments all the time like, oh, you cute to be a dark skin. I like, what you
I've gotten that
like,
so many times, and then it doesn't make it better because my hair texture too, I automatically get the, oh, are you mixed with something? Oh, you look exotic. Yeah, you know what? You want to know what I'm mixed with? Black.
Yeah, and it's just like, what you mean I'm cute to be a dark skin? Because like my skin move mountains, baby. So like,
so many shades of black. It's not funny.
What was that movie? Was it Get Out? Get Out.
yes.
Oh yeah.
It basically. First of all, Get Out had a lot of subliminals and everything.
Yes.
But
so many.
The main one that I really caught is white people be buying our melanin.
Yeah.
Like they want this
organ
this
harvesting.
golden skin boo boos.
Organ harvesting is a thing. I think his name was Kendrick Johnson. This happened a couple years ago. He was found rolled up in a gym mat and all his organs were missing. Explain that to me.
A lot of news that I've been reading recently on Twitter, and I'm sorry I can't quote it specifically. I found 2 articles of 2 people dead, and I'm so sorry I can't quote it, but their organs were missing during the autopsy. And I'm like, you know what I mean? So please, I have organ donor currently on my license, and I'm going to take it off.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Please take it off if you don't already.
I'm a little nervous to say this because people are crazy in this world.
They are.
But I wanted to be an organ donor. And then somebody honestly told me, like, when you're an organ donor, it goes into the system. So once it's in the system, you have people that's looking like it was a situation where somebody got killed in a regular car accident. But it was
somebody need their kidney. They got
it was purposeful. That accident was purposeful to kill you and to take your organs. And me personally, I want to be organs. I don't need them. I'm dead.
Right.
You know?
But they will let you die instead of helping you in a situation.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to let me die. And 2, I don't want to get killed for my organs.
And then it just makes you question, like, if you pay attention, if you go to a hospital, a lot of black patients get neglected. Like the mortality rate for black mothers giving birth is different. And it makes you question, like, why they letting all these black people die in this hospital?
Like, I don't get it. Y'all hate us, but low key, y'all want to be us. So
they want to be us when it's convenient for them. When we out in the streets chanting Black Lives Matter, where are they? They're nowhere to be found. But the moment we come out with a new trend, them like they laying their baby hairs now. Sis, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Hoop earrings.
You can't do this.
But you know what? Another problem is, like, we as black people also need to come together and chant Black Lives Matter when black lives are killing black lives. Like, black lives should not just matter when a white bullet hit you. Like, that's like, stop killing each other. Like, y'all only become a unity when it's white on black and not black on black, and that's a problem.
And I feel like we shouldn't give people a reason to, you guys are killing each other. Yeah. So you guys don't care about yourselves.
That's honestly how the government feels. Like, I remember I even spoke on this back when I had Sue Surf on the interview and everything. It was a video, and the guy was saying after Nipsey got killed, the army and the military, they've been training. And it was a little weird how he just knew, like, they was training in California, and then Nipsey died in California and everything.
Bruh,
like,
all of it.
It was a little weird. But anyway, he was basically saying, like, all the gangs and everything do not retaliate because they're prepared. They're prepared. They're prepared for the rallies, the rioting. They're prepared. They want the gangs to fight each other, so one, they can kill us, and we're gonna kill each other.
Right. Right.
But by the grace of God, that didn't even happen.
Just think about it. Like, in Chicago, bro, the crime rate in Chicago is different, and it's like they're not killing each other with regular Glocks and 9mm. They got AK-47s, all types of machine guns, and it's like, how are they getting these government military weapons into the hood? Like, make it make sense to me. Like, how? Who dropped them off? How to get there? How to crack get into the hood? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like Ronald Reagan, I'm on you. I'm on you. That whole dare thing, Nancy Reagan, don't do drugs, blah blah blah. Y'all put them there. Come on now. Come on.
I didn't even go hold you to another topic too. Weed, marijuana. They make it seem like it's crack or something.
Yeah, like
I don't. You giving, mind you, the black the African American people years for having a pound of weed, having this amount of weed on them. Is it a crime to smoke weed? Like, is it really a crime to, like, me personally, I don't smoke weed. So,
Me neither.
Before I even say this, I personally don't smoke weed. I don't down nobody that smoke weed or whatever the case may be. Do you? You know, there's adults that do weed. You know, because it's not a real drug. Well, obviously it's a drug, but, like, it's not crack. Not getting high. You ain't about to be leaning at the motherfucking corner. You ain't about to be falling over.
coming out your mouth.
I feel like they don't have a way to kind of regulate it. You know, everything needs to be, you know, like she said, they need to make profit off of everything that's coming in, that's coming out. You know what I mean, like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'll solve a lot. I really feel like the what would you call that?
What you talking
The
about?
criminal. Like criminal, like you know, like it wouldn't be, you know, like the activity would go down. Like I feel like it would save a lot of.
People smoke weed for different reasons. One, to keep them calm. One, sometimes
For
pain. I even know people that smoke weed just to get in their zone and write music.
Yeah.
I know people that smoke weed just to get hyped to go to the gym. I know people that smoke weed to go to the gym.
The whole thing about them legalizing it all goes back to the money. The majority, I'm pretty sure the percentage of black people who use weed recreationally and medicinally and all of that is way higher than it is for the white people. So you know what? They're gonna legalize it. Why? So they can once again tax off of it, so that they can make more profit off of us. It's all about the money. And then you wouldn't even want the government to get their hands on something that's natural, because all they're gonna do is put some shit in it to mess it up, just like they did with the meats and everything else, which is why people dying of cancer and all of these other man-made diseases that have cures to them.
I literally, my dad, you know, me and my dad was talking and everything. Now, my dad done did this dirt when he was younger and everything.
All of my parents did.
Yeah,
None of them was innocent.
He did what he did and everything like that. He was saying, like, the weed now is not the same weed from then.
I've heard that too.
That's what my aunt be saying.
Heard that too.
She call it reefer. Reefer.
Like, I've been hearing it a lot, and then like these pills are not authentic anymore. They're not real drugs. That's why it's killing so many people.
Yeah.
Because it's not real.
You take something, and then 10 years later, if you've taken this, or we got something better, like you.
But it's just like the simple fact that everything is being like, I don't know the exact word for it, but it's not real. It's not authentic. The pills, the Zans, the everything, they're not real how they used to be. Weed is not the same thing as it used to be.
Yeah, like I think it's heroin. I think it's heroin, but it's no, it might be crack. Poppy seeds, which are from China. It's a plant. It's a natural thing that's grown out of the ground. What? And people in China use it for medicinal purposes, like the holistic medicine and stuff like that. But then the government, I think they made some type of deal with them. Got that shit over here. Now they putting all this extra stuff in there that can mess up the body and put it out there to the public.
Wendy's. Now let this, I honestly watched this video. I swear I gotta find it. I gotta find that guy. I gotta find this guy. Basically, he said, he broke it down. He was a scientist and everything. They put McDonald's, Wendy's, White Castles, Taco Bell, all the generated food in poverty.
Oh, yeah.
Because one, it produces it. Because first of all, we all have cancer in our body, you know? But there's things that'll wake it up, you feel me? Definitely. That will form tumors and stuff like that. Why you think all the cheap food is in the hood?
You see Bloomfield, well, all we got is Wendy's.
Up and down.
That's it.
Right.
But
they didn't put a Whole Foods downtown until all the other people started coming there.
To the white food.
ShopRite, that's the first like supermarket that Newark has ever had. Why y'all wait till now? Newark was founded in 1666. What's up?
I've been living in Bloomfield for almost 7 years. They building all these luxury apartments now and everything like that. Prices is rising.
Everything's going up.
You know, and that's the way to kick out people that can't pay for it. Of course. That's the way to kick out people that. Now you see all these luxury apartments and everything. Everybody, what do you think the homeowner's about to do? Raise their rent?
Exactly.
Raise the price for you to stay here. And that's just gonna. But that's the thing though. They're doing the same thing in Newark. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a half and half situation because Newark needs the whole remodeling. They need the remodeling, but still make it affordable because where they gonna go?
And that's the thing. Like, this is crazy because, like, I see this every day on a first-hand account. I work in the zoning office. So I see white people every day coming in with these big architectural plans and all of these permits. And I'm the one that has to sit there and process it and look at it. And I'm just like, yo, they really turning my city around. Like, it's crazy. And you know what? I don't mind the renovation. I don't do it. But I want to see more of my people in that office. Right. I don't see enough of my people in that office.
They don't want us there.
And then you know what's crazy? When they come there with their permits and stuff, I notice that they have a harder time getting their stuff approved than everybody else. You know why? Because the white people, they giving them more money. Oh, I'll pay this amount and my permit will be downstairs by the next day. And it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. And like, I see it every day, and it makes me so angry because it's just like, bro, like, we just have to do better. Like, people say buy back the block, but you got to take care of that block too at the same time. Yeah. You got to take care of it. Like, clean it up. Do what you got to do. Like, it's this developer in there. His name is Brian. Super cool with him. He bought a house on South 17th. 2 days later, somebody threw bricks into the windows. And he was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this happened to me. He said, welcome to Newark. I said, yeah, welcome to Newark. like no one like,
you look at the fees ain't moving.
Right. And he's from New York. So Brooklyn is all bought up and all of that. I'm like, nobody tell you to come across the bridge.
Let me tell you something. My dad got a contracting company, Jada General Contracting. I didn't know this till my dad start, working on house. Like, my dad always been working in houses in Newark, all around. Why the person that owns the house in it's a company, it's a facility and everything from New York that owns the houses in Jersey. And I'm like, so you gotta go to New York to get your check? Why you going to New York to get your check? Why is this person that live and from New York got houses in Newark? Like, and I'm saying, like, bro, that's crazy. Like, why somebody in Newark don't got the house? Like,
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
from New York. Why are
bro,
you? And he had multiple houses that my dad had to fix. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, because you put money in my dad's pocket. Yeah. But that just kind of like, changed my mindset about everything.
When I process these people paperwork, the first thing I look at is their address, because they got to put their address on it just to see where they live. I see Williamsburg, Brooklyn, or Spring Valley, anywhere in New York, and it'd be like upstate New York where the people who got money. Yes, it's always the upstate New Yorkers who always want to own all the stuff here. Like, somebody put in permits for like 6 houses, and I knew where all of these houses were. I'm like, yo, you live across the bridge, my guy. Like, you buying up houses around. Yo, the people who own an apartment building across the street from my house live in New York. I looked up the information. I looked up everybody's information. Son, you want to know who own a house? I'll tell you. You want to know how many units in it? I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
I need me a little apartment. Let me know.
No, girl. You want to know how to buy a house? I'll tell you the ins and outs, because people be doing it all illegally and be going to jail. You don't need none of that. Like,
do it right. Do it right, keep it tight.
Right.
If you do it right, it's gonna stay tight. That's how.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. There we go. That's a If you do it right, it's gonna stay tight.
Going back to what you said about people throwing everything underneath everything. I was watching this video on Twitter, and it was about the lady in well, a lot of stuff has been going on in DR recently.
Yeah.
And the alcohol that they've been
it's artificial, right?
6 people since January, 6 Americans, let's put it that way, have been found dead in DR. Alcohol poisoning. I heard recently from my boss, first person story, that the alcohol at this wedding that his friend went to, everyone got sick. So like ticket sales are declining. Everything's declining. I'm just like, wow. Even what's her name from Shark Tank? I think Barbara Corcoran. Her brother was found dead. A yoga teacher was found dead. These couples were found dead. This guy went to go get liposuction in DR. Found dead. It's like, that's crazy. Like,
so this okay.
Scary.
So right,
that's scary. Like, I was gonna go to DR. I'm like,
so are they tired of us going over there? Like, is that what it is? Like, are they tired of the tourists? Like, I
feel like something small.
I feel like they just feel like some way, somehow, they're just gonna like profit off of us. Like, they just want something from us. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know what it is. I just feel like something small is a result of something big that's coming. And I don't know what's coming.
This is the catalyst to something greater. And when I mean greater, I don't mean in a good thing. I mean greater as in bigger, more catastrophic.
It's scary, and I'm like, a lot of people, like, obviously a lot of people were like canceling trips. Like, it's like trending on Twitter like crazy. Everyone's like, oh, I'm canceling trips. Everybody's making jokes about it. Oh, my ex got me tickets to DR and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know what's going on overseas, y'all, but if y'all watching the news, y'all listening, y'all got tickets to DR, I think I might want to reevaluate a little bit.
Okay. DR, Sudan. Like,
all right, so so with Sudan, first of all, I'm upset that it's not getting as much media coverage as that little church in Paris.
Okay.
Like, it was
everybody was heartbroken when Notre Dame
donated
caught on fire.
millions of dollars to rebuild that building. First of all, it was old as dirt. It was going to happen anyway.
It was just going to fall down.
It was crumbling anyway. Meanwhile, there are people floating in the Nile River. Women's underwear are getting hung up because they've been raped.
Little kids are getting
like
6 years old.
Like on a serious note, the whole thing pisses me off. But the one that just makes you want to like set everything up, kids. Why is that little girl getting raped? Why is that little boy? Boys too.
I saw something today. I think
like you can't be that fucking sick in the head to do some crazy ass shit like that.
You know, like just the statistics. It says there's been a death toll of 500, 730 people injured, 600 people arrested, 650 people arrested, 56 6-year-olds.
And that's the latest time that we checked.
1,000 people
56
missing.
56 though.
56
like,
people, including men.
Like what? Like I just don't understand. Like, in what mindset do you think it's okay to just take a 6-year-old's innocence? Like 6 though, like
first of all, not even just 6. Period. But
period. Like
a child, bro. Like,
I don't know much about Sudan, and I won't act like I do. But I did try to do my research because everybody was turning their profile pictures blue, and I'm like, what's going on? Let me see what's going on. And I feel like
it goes back to the whole thing about the media coverage. We can't do any research on it because no one is covering it. It's like, where do we get our information from? And you don't know how true it is and stuff because no one is talking about it.
And I feel like our generation, if I can speak, I feel like we gotta throw that ignorance out the window. When things like that happen, I feel like we gotta try our best to research, get it like going. Like, I don't know all the details, but I'm trying to know all the details, and I feel like that's a start.
But you know what the problem is? Nobody don't care about nothing unless it's happening to somebody they love or them.
Unfortunately.
And that needs to stop.
Now, this is the other thing that I have a problem with too. Like you said, there's not enough media coverage and everything. But like, I want to donate. But what's the right source to donate
Who's
to?
getting the money?
Because like
they be making these
fake pages and fake donations. One, you got to be another sick person to do some shit like that, anyways. But I'm frustrated because like it don't make no sense. Like, this world is really evil. This world is evil as hell. Let me stop real quick. I got this shirt on. This shirt is my grandfather and my mother. It says reunited again. My mother passed away when I was 6 years old from breast cancer.
Sorry for your loss.
And my grandfather just passed away 3 weeks ago. And my grandfather was fighting a lot of diseases, you know? And I'm so happy that they don't gotta live in this evil ass world, because this shit is evil. This shit is evil as hell. And it don't make no sense. Like, we humans, why are we treating other humans like that? You know, like,
I don't even know where to begin. Like, how do you even
just
answer
why and how? Like, how do you even have the audacity to like do something to such a child?
Back to
even
money is the root of
humans.
all evil.
But it's not.
Like, this shit don't make no sense.
It don't even be like, yeah, money the root of all evil. But it's just like, I feel like people are born with hate.
Yeah.
I feel like people are born with hate just as much as people are born with love. And it's just like, even if you're not born with hate, people learn to hate, and it's just like,
I think
I was about to say, I wouldn't necessarily say born with hate. You're not born with anything. You're a baby. It's basically going back to like generations and everything.
We gotta break the generational curse.
Yes, because let me tell you something. Grandparents, honestly, right now are the most racist.
Oh my God, I went to church.
They are the most racist.
I went to church. I really don't go to church. But I had a friend and she would tell me Sundays, just let us come. And I'm not going to lie, it was real enlightening. It was like, it felt good. And her grandfather told me, he said, anybody 65 years old and older is racist, white or black. So when you said that, it rung in my head and I'm like, you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a waitress. I go to certain tables and usually older people, they say things that like are kind of unnecessary. Like towards me, like, oh, you're like, you know, I like that name, and I'm Deani, like, you know what I mean? I don't have to
like
that name, and
good
your hair
names and be like,
and like, you know, you kind of sense it from them, but like, you can't really blame them. I just feel like us as a generation, we're woke, and we need to keep pushing that agenda. We need to keep informing our parents and, yo, mom, this is what's going on. Not what your mom told you. This is what's going on.
Right.
Like,
keep up with the times, please.
And I be kind of like having that like with my dad and everything. I'm like, he be like, oh, well, you want to do this or something like that. We didn't do that back then. This is now nothing.
Like,
so I need you to catch on the wave of what's going on now.
You sound like everybody parent. This
No,
is
like my dad's
day.
favorite line is, you want to run the streets.
What? Yes. Oh my God.
What?
Yes, bro.
Dad,
Are you running the streets?
I'm not on the corner selling drugs. Like,
I just want to go to a little party or something.
I just want to do hood rat things with my friends. I just want to do hood rat things with my friends.
I just want to do hood rat things with my friends, but I'm not a bad child.
Say hood rat things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I hang around people, you know, like for instance, I know me. Maybe I'm more on like the drinker side. My friends are more on the I don't do anything. I hang around people that I know I'm safe with.
Yes.
You know? That I know I'm going to be in good intentions. And honestly, that brings me to like the Central Park 5. Because as far as like Corey Wise and everything, and that kind of touched me.
I just
because
finished
like
it last night.
even going like with my grandparents and everything and my dad, make sure your friends are okay.
Okay.
You know, don't leave your friends stranded. You don't leave your friends in a bad situation, even if you got a bad feeling, because two of y'all and more y'all is better than one of y'all.
Yes. Oprah calls them the exonerated 5 now, so that's what we're referring to them as now.
The exonerated now, yes.
Because the thing with Corey was, the cop was like, you a good dude, you going with your friend. Look at you going with your friend.
Wasn't even on the list.
Wasn't even on the list, so it's just like, me personally, I'm just so big on loyalty, and it's just like, you really went with your friend, like, and then now you're doing 13 years because, like,
went to 4 different prisons.
You wanted to make sure your friend was good, and it's just like the loyalty, just something different. Like, shout out to Corey.
Reevaluate your friends. I see these situations, and it's like we about to go into our hot girl summer. Okay. So you know, like your friend's drunk. Like we got Uber. Don't drive drunk. Your friend drunk. Make sure you gotta be careful
with Uber nowadays because these Uber drivers is out here.
They're trying to get you. There's a new update. Literally, I remember when it changed when those stories started circulating. It says check the license plate, check the name. Like Uber makes you like it sends notifications, and I think that's scary.
And that's why I be like, because me personally, my Uber don't work for some reason. I have no clue why. And I have my friend call my Uber. Like I literally got that one friend. I'm about to cash app you. Call me the Uber. Send me that. Don't just tell me.
Right.
Send me the picture. Send me the screenshot of the car, the license plate. Send it to me.
Cause I need that.
Now, when I was taking public transportation, I had my mother get me a bottle of mace. Like, because I don't have time.
$10 on Amazon.
Bro.
You want to hear a funny story?
I got mace, a taser, my legs, my fists. I got everything.
And honestly, too, I commend the people that tell a story about how they was in that situation and got out of that. You know, because that brings awareness. That brings, you feel me, okay, God forbid I don't ever want to be in that situation, but if I am, I would know how to react, because not knowing them people's stories, not saying I don't was bad on anybody, but I'm happy that you shared that story, because that'll give me the knowledge on how to move now. You know, because like, and that be the problem too. Why I really don't like taking Ubers and everything, especially when I go out, because you know you be drunk and everything. First thing you do when you're drunk and really drunk is go to sleep.
Yeah,
and that's the bad thing. So it's like you can't drive drunk. Now you can't get an Uber's Lyft drunk. You know, So like the safe thing is just like honestly like your friend, like your friends.
You need a rider with you. You need one.
A designated driver. You gotta
I'm the mom friend.
You gotta get your
I'm the one who
wrist.
can't get too
The wrist
drunk.
that don't drink. You gotta get the.
Shout out to Blue.
We going out tonight, baby. I'm trying to get a little lit. I'm trying to be a designated.
I'm on 50. What's happening? Who you going? I'm on everything.
I just want to say though, you know, we talked about a lot of topics. We done touched a lot of things.
Definitely.
And like, we got more for y'all. we got more things. You know, I really appreciate the viewers. Thanks to the parents calling in and supporting their children. Like, that honestly means a lot. Because that gives motivation. That gives support.
Definitely.
That gives you stability that you know that you're doing something right. Like, literally, the people that... My number one supporter, I never met her a day in my life. She shares everything. She watches every interview. She tags me every time. Never met Shorty a day in my life. Don't know her, nothing. I just know her from Instagram. And you know, I shout out the last time, shout out to T. She probably gonna see this and everything like that. I definitely appreciate you and everything. But the people that show me love keep me going. That's why I said, like, when it comes to businesses, we all have that breaking point. I don't want to do this no more. I can't tell you how many times I want to do this no more because I got aggravated. But I'm like, who would I be if I stopped? I'm going to be a 9 to 5. And personally, that's just not me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking 9 to 5s. Because at the end of the day, though, people got to understand, though, in life, somebody got to be providing that McDonald's.
Definitely.
Somebody got to be washing your car.
Somebody got to work at City Hall.
Yeah.
Somebody has... There's positions that need to be done. You feel me? That where everybody can't make it out. And it's sad to say. But as long as you have that mind in your... Let me tell you something. Success is all in your mind.
Yeah.
There's people that feel like they're successful working at McDonald's. They happy with their life.
It's subjective.
They're comfortable at where they at and everything. Only you could say that you're successful. Can't nobody tell you successful. Because the money in my account... Success come with happiness. As long as you're happy and have that peace of mind deep down inside, can't nobody tell you nothing.
Definitely.
What you want to look at my bank account and tell me I'm successful? No, you can't.
Definitely.
You can't take that away from me, and that's what people gotta understand. You gotta have that one thing that can't nobody take away from you.
And definitely piggybacking off what you said, you know, how many times you want to give up. It was a lot of times where I'm like, I told my mother, like, I'm not writing no more books. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the Apollo again. Like, I'm not doing this. And like my mother, she be on me like, you can't stop doing blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, it's so many nights while I sat in my room like, bruh, like nobody don't read. Why am I doing this? And then it's just like, then I had to think to myself, I just turned 20. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, I ain't start doing this for no check. I start doing it because I love it.
Because I love it.
Like, because I love it. So it's just like, I can't stop doing what I love. So it's just like, I ain't start writing for no check. I start writing because I love it.
Because I love it.
Whether the check's coming or not, I'm still going to write because that's just who I am. Like, I'm a writer. I'm a poet. I like saying what people's afraid to say. I like people listening. Like, that's just who I am. So I can't stop nothing. So check or no check, I'm going to keep getting to my own bag.
Yo, like, I honestly could probably fucking cry right now. Because, like, people don't only... My day ones know, like, this been my dream. This been what I do it for. Like you said, check or no check. I do this shit because I love this shit. I do this shit because this is me. I can't do no other shit. I work to support my upcoming career.
The 9 to 5 supports the dream. The 6 to 10 builds the empire.
That's just that, you know? And that's why I get frustrated when people, like, just want to do something just for the fuck of it. You feel me?
Clout, like,
for the clout, or just for the fuck of it. Like, don't get me wrong, do you, but I'm different. And that's what makes me different from you because I love this shit. Like you said, check or no check, I do this shit.
I'm going to get to my own bag.
I like, the more energy, the more time I put into this shit going to pay off.
Right.
It's going to pay off. I can't really. And it's really serious because, like, you know, my dad be like, he'd be like, the airport's hiring, what the fuck?
Everywhere.
The mail thing hiring, Amazon, correction officer and everything. Now, mind you, I don't be blind to those things, but I keep trying to tell my dad,
That's not what I want to do.
I don't want to go into a career job and be stuck there. Because at the end of the day, they're going to take too much of my time to do what I really want to do. And I'm not about to get stuck in something that's going to take too much of my time. Right. I'd rather do what I love, that I feel like I'm destined for, because this is my shit. Like,
time is valuable.
This, like, I invest my life into this shit.
Yo.
I love this shit where I feel it sit in my heart and my soul and everything. So I'm going to reach for that goal. But let me be honest, I'm not blind to that. I take a minor in criminal justice because that's my backup plan. Because my whole thing is I just want to help people.
Right.
That's all I want to do. I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to travel the world and give back. I want to start organizations. I got so much more that I want to do. And I feel like in some way, I'm not doing exactly what I want to do, but as a cop, I feel like I can still change.
And
I can still impact something that's going to change something, even if it's one person, even if it's two people.
And you know what? Inky Johnson said, that's my favorite person, Inky Johnson and Eric Thompson, but Inky Johnson said, like, it's not about the product, it's about the process. So it's not about the outcome.
Trust the process.
Yes, it's not about
timing is everything.
It's not about the outcome, it's the process. You learn more going through the process than you do just getting the product. So
That's
what I just feel like. Whatever you go through, whether you fail, whether you make, like you said, the process. It's just like you grow, you evolve, you learn something. Back to the maps, the paths. You took that left turn, now you know to take that right turn.
Exactly.
You know,
and no funny shit. Like, this something I really had to learn. Yo, if you fall down on your ass whenever you doing something, if you making clothes, you writing books, you doing podcasts, you singing, you rapping, you fall down on your ass. Don't fall to stay down. Fall to get up and keep going. Because you stay down, you're going to stop. Don't ever stop chasing what you love. Because, yo.
I needed to hear that. Thank you.
I was just about to say
that.
Nah, that's how it was with school.
Son, like, what?
Get that degree.
Bro, I had to take 1.5 years off from school because my financial aid got all messed up. Like, even before, like, my freshman year, I was like, bro, I want to drop out. Like, I don't want to do this. This school stuff not for me. And then, like, my freshman year, I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Like, I really didn't. Like, my GPA was like a 2.4. Mind you, I graduated high school with a 3.5. So I'm like,
you know what's crazy?
This isn't nothing.
You know what's crazy? I don't mean to cut you off, but, like, when I was in high school, my GPA was trash. Like,
my high school GPA trash.
And there was so many people who GPA was a 3 point da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, I got the college 3.5 on the table.
Go.
On the table.
3.2 was rising up. And then I graduated high school like a 2.7. Like,
all the people,
all the people
on that 3.5 list that was making fun of me in high school, what they got in college? We ain't gonna talk about it. But I'm saying though, like, I'm saying though, like, I'm saying though,
like, I took that 1.5 years off and, like, I was depressed. I was so depressed because I felt like school was all I had. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I was working at jobs. I started working in retail. I just got back into school this semester. Like, I just got back into school this semester. And I made Dean's List. And I was like,
as you should.
I could do this. So, like, when I was out for that 1.5 years, it was like a mental thing. I'm like, I really got to prepare myself, learn about myself. Because once I get back in, I'm not playing no games because I'm already behind. Now I got to graduate.
And that back to,
my bad.
You good.
You're not behind. Because at the end of the day, you can go to college.
College is not a race.
Exactly. College is not a race. There's no behind. There's no nothing. At all. You know, I just got my associates at my community college.
Shout out to you.
Appreciate you. I'm about to go get my bachelor's and everything. I didn't even go. I ain't touching school ever again after I get that bachelor's. Yo, college, it teaches you a lot though. Not even school-wise. I didn't go. I don't even feel like I learned shit. But discipline, networking. Stability, being on time to class because you kind of late three times.
Late. You just late.
That's an absence. That's an absence.
That's an absence.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like school taught me so much more than just the knowledge of learning. I honestly learned. I gotta learn on my damn own. I gotta learn about myself. I gotta read books. I gotta the school's not gonna teach me exactly what I want. That's why I've been so like contemplating what school I want to go to because I want to go to a school that's really going to benefit me. Right. And then I'm debating between out of state and interstate. Right. But then honestly, I really learned that because honestly, truth be told, I've been getting bookings out of state. I really don't want to leave Jersey. I ain't even going to hold y'all.
Right. I thought I was the only one.
But I have to travel and come back. I got to leave and come back. Because I'm really like, people get on and leave Jersey.
Yep.
I'm not leaving Jersey. I'm gonna make sure that we build together, we stick together and everything. But y'all gotta help me as I help y'all.
Help me help you. Quid pro quo.
You feel me?
Period.
And that's just like where I'm like in between of where I want to go to college, you know? And
go where you can afford.
Yeah.
no, but let me tell you something. real shit. My dad was like, if you stay in Jersey, I could possibly pay your whole tuition off. But then I'm like, I'm still young and I have the opportunity to go anywhere the fuck I want to.
Exactly.
Right.
But then it's like I already built something here. I don't know, like it's crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm honestly looking for the best opportunity for me.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all about for you. Though.
So I've been battling with myself back and forth.
Take your time
But
with this
honestly,
decision.
a flight ain't nothing.
It's not.
A flight ain't nothing. Go do what I gotta do and come back.
She Meg Thee Stallion is a whole college student. She's in
Hot girl shit.
she's in school. Like she's a whole college student. Like does her homework on tour. So
be like that.
if she could do it,
Why can't we?
can.
But I just want to say and everything. Shout out to the viewers that tuned in to Illest Girls Next Door.
Shout out
to
to
these
y'all.
beautiful ladies. You know, Tajane, Deani, Marissa, Jada. You feel me? It's gonna be bigger and it's gonna be better. You feel me? As females, we gotta stick together.
absolutely.
As Illest Girls Next Door, we're a team. We are one. Nobody's set different from anybody, and that's what
One
builds a
band,
team.
one sound.
Okay.
That's what people gotta understand. A team is one.
Right.
A team is not I. You know? So when you see Marissa, you're gonna see Deani. You're gonna see Jada. You're gonna see Tajane. When you see Tajane, you're gonna see Deani. You're gonna see Marissa. Even if you don't see one, because we still have our personal lives, but you know who the faces of Illest Girls Next Door is.
You already know.
There's no disrespect tolerated. There's no nothing. Illest Girls Next Door, this is that, and that's that, and that's that on that.
Period.
Period,
Period,
boo.
boo.
Locked and loaded, baby. Locked and loaded. Now, like I was saying, okay, so we're just gonna go. Yeah, I don't know if you want to. Ooh. All right, so before we close this out and everything, I just want to go through like the chats and everything. Hold on a minute. Also, please
subscribe.
ladies and gentlemen, subscribe.
Pass it on. Post us on
If I
Facebook,
say the Spanish,
Instagram.
roses are red, violets are blue. Please subscribe.
Subscribe to Illest Girls Next Door.
SUBSCRIBE.
Okay.
Subscribe.
So, from Christian Patterson, we live. We have Naja. Now, let me tell y'all something. I suck at names, so I apologize.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out.
I sincerely apologize if I say it wrong.
Alright, who we got?
Naja.
Hot team. That's my mother.
Okay, y'all doing it. Sierra.
What to start with?
Naja.
Bastard.
Bastian.
Bastard.
Oh, that's my other. Hey, CC.
Okay,
That's my
active.
friend.
Rara. Ooh.
Wait. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna just read it. Yanni, when you go to the ringside? Deja Scott, Rissy.
Oh, I hate Dej. Hey, Art.
Blow, Naja. Know Your History, ladies. Lorraine Hansberry was a famous author from Newark. Little Rara, oh my God, that's my daughter.
I don't know what that is.
Who is daughter?
Oh, Little Rissy, that's my daughter, y'all.
Oh, there we go.
Who's Rara? My father name not Rara.
That's it.
Wait a minute, I'm confused.
Oh, Steph Talks, hey, what's up?
Attica.
Y'all shouldn't let
That's my sis.
that go unlocked.
What's she talking about?
We need to get on the case of selling this fake and
Weed,
bad weed.
bad
When we
weed,
was talking
okay.
about the drug.
Oh, we had Leela tuning in. Organ trafficking, that's a thing.
That
Wow.
is.
Oh, yeah,
Black
that's what we
market?
was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
we was
black
talking
market,
about
that's
that.
definitely a thing. Sierra, Trust God's timing, yes. Steph Talks, I'm loving this show. I haven't met y'all yet. But y'all my cousin going far. I'm here for ladies. Appreciate you, Stephanie. Love you, boo-boo. Yo, first of all, we got 14 viewers right now. Shout out to y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah,
for staying locked in, man.
Okay.
And then Deja loving the show. Keep going. Y'all more powerful than y'all know.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something, ladies.
This love feels good.
Like I'm loving the energy.
Nah,
I'm feeling the love.
For real. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling
Like,
it, man. My
yo.
chakras is loving it.
It's like my energy is at an all-time high right now. You know, but
I might call out of work tomorrow.
Yeah.
They can process them permits. I don't want to do it.
But thank you, everybody. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Illest Girls Next Door. Just
Thank you for having us. Thank you for giving us
First of all,
this
it's not even
opportunity.
thank you for having us. It's a thank you because, like I said, we are one.
Word.
You know? We are one. We are the face of Illest Girls Next Door. We are that. We are them ladies. When they see us, they already know who to walk through the building.
Like I said earlier, you know the name and you know the face.
We need like a period button because I keep saying that.
Period, poo.
Period, no poo. Just
No, poo, just period.
No poo, no poo.
Just period.
I like the pole.
Alright, period poo for Jada.
But we gonna close this though, you know? So, cheers. Where your fake up at, Racy? Shout out to those girls next door, baby.
You already know it's the illest.
Subscribe. Now, right now.
Hey.
Right now.
Press that button, that little red button that says subscribe.
It looks a little something like the end button, but it's subscribe.